So, don't know what time it is. Must be about 9 o'clock or something. Sort of early-ish today. So what this video is about, it's the usual. It is 8:49. Monday morning. Yeah. 23rd of June 2025. So we're going to go down truck spotting video for like roughly about 20 minutes. Usual. So I've got a gimbal with me as well. We need to test the gimbal because it's been failing, and the theory being that my new phone is heavier because it's got a bigger battery. That's the one you're talking on. We are using right now. So I'm going to the old phone, and I'm going to test the gimbal with that. It's out of its cover and everything. It's just a phone, and see if that works. And if it fails, that rules out the weight issue being why it's failing. So it's like conking out every... What it's doing is it's supposed to go landscape and it just flops off. Well, it doesn't even go portrait, it just flops off and does nothing, doesn't do anything. And the battery heats up, which would kind of like imply it's been overworked. I think that's probably what's wrong with it, yeah. So maybe I need to buy another one, a new one. And I really need a gimbal is the thing, you know. So the gimbal's a stabiliser, so my new phone has excellent stabilisation properties of its own right. So every device has got its issues. The new phone, what it does, its issue is, it, for some reason or another, it will sort of it won't record the video properly, it'll go slow. And it did that on Saturday, and it did it the first weekend I used it. But I've now discovered what the telltale signs of that are. What the fuck am I talking about? The pause button disappears. Some of the functions disappear. Right, so what I also realised was it was getting down below. It was down below 18% battery or something. It was, or was it 12? I can't remember. So it was suggesting this, I was going to do the stamina mode, and I thought, oh wait a minute, is it running out of power? Is that what makes the videos fuck up? Because I never charged it up. I've used all the power that day. So who the fuck would want to be a school teacher? I mean, what a system. What a system. What's it all about? You know, I wouldn't be able to be a school teacher because I wouldn't be able to keep my gob shut. I'd have them all. I'd train them how to overrun government or something like that. So it's like, it's a bit windy today. Coming on nicely. It's a bit windy. Apologies if there's wind noise. Somebody's made a comment with the sun in my eyes. I mean, we'll see what it says once I get to the mood. So what has been bothering me over the weekend? Well, as usual, I came across some entitled people, and they were both women, and one sort of caught out. The second one ambushed me. That was on Sunday. The first one was on Saturday, and I'd seen it coming, so I videoed the conversation. I didn't video her. Now the reason for that is, this is a very tricky thing, right? You can't, or you shouldn't, or I don't know what the law is, but out of courtesy, it's probably not a good idea to video someone. That can change things. So what I did was I sneakily did it, like down like that. And that way I was able to record what she was saying. And I was then able to go back and listen to it and work, because at the time I was kind of like trying to ignore her. So what it was she used quite an elaborate piece of manipulation in order to reduce the price of DVDs. She used all sorts of techniques. Instead of just being upfront and honest, and that's because she's not an honest person, and just coming up and actually saying what she wanted to pay for them, that's far too simple for them. And I knew what was going on. And after about 10 minutes of this, I did capitulate to her eventual offer, which was what I was looking for. And so I videoed her, I recorded her manipulation tactics, just for entertainment purposes. The second one was more pernicious. It was a woman ambushed me at Falkirk Stadium, and I thought she was a customer. I've never seen her before. She about 5'4" or something, dark, right black hair, probably slightly younger than myself, probably about 10 years younger, probably about mid to late 40s, and she was going on about the roundabout which we're going to right now, and what she said was, sort of intimated that I was that P word, right? And that actually has really upset me yet. And there's no way that I would go videoing. Why would you go to a roundabout to do that? That's fucking stupid. It's fundamentally stupid, and it just demonstrates how nasty that person is. So I totally ignored her actually. But I'm annoyed at myself because I should have pulled the phone. See, it's a difficult customer interaction that when I'm at Kirby, so I'm selling stuff, and you can't really do that. But that one was, so there's got to be a better way. So I always try and learn from things that go wrong, and I'm constantly saying, well, is there a better way, or something else I can do? Bear in mind I've got 6,000 followers, or 6,000 people. They're not all going to be pleasant, you know, or there might be some that don't like one, but there's people that don't like what I'm doing for a variety of reasons. So it's everything's plain to see what I do. You can see all my videos; they're all on there. You know, if there was anything that wasn't, you know, if there was anything untoward, I wouldn't get away with it. It's just so, it was just her being a nasty little bastard, or whatever her. So I could find out, I think she drives a taxi, but that was just like, what the problem is, I didn't record her, so I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was something about a taxi with children in it, and me hanging around a roundabout. And she was very volatile, she was combative, she wanted a fight, and my reaction was nothing. I just like stood there and looked at her. So now the other thing I need to learn about the encounter on Saturday, I'll get my glasses and see who it is that said hi, was the lady came over to manipulate me. She came over into my bit, like she was round the back of the tables. So it might be an idea to block them off next Saturday. That's little things you can learn, you know, so you can give yourself a bit of a barrier. So she obviously has no boundaries. A lot of them do that, so yeah, you block, but then I need to go both sides of the tables at car boot sales. I need to go the other side, this side and that side. That's really why it's open, to deal with stuff and to move stuff around. So let's have a look. Hi, Luku. Right, so 3 people watching. God, I'm feeling, this is all part of the health thing. I'm feeling quite energetic. Well, feeling like I've done a bit of exercise. It's a great idea to do this. We'll try and get up early and do this more often. Balhydric wood. BALQUHIDDEROCK wood. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, this wood. I wouldn't be surprised if they knock it down, build houses on it. Yeah, they'll find some excuse to do it. Corporate greed has no bounds. And it's really a case of, is there profit in it? And the whole reason a lot of things like places like this, love your accent, thanks. I'm in Scotland. I'm Scottish. I'm in Scotland. Oh god, here we go. All my family tree I've traced are Scottish as far as I know. Living in Scotland, from Scotland. That's going back 1760. Whatever, no, 1740. But I would I'm probably Ulster Scots, central Scotland. I've also got Picts in me, Pictish. My mother's side, Aberdeenshire, the east of Scotland. So they do say that it's sort of like, well, the science is that they were ancient Britons, the Celtic people. Welsh, well, that's the same thing. So I think probably my understanding is the Welsh and the Scots and the Irish and the Picts and all these, and the Celtic people got sort of pushed to the edges of the British Isles. Was the main thrust of, there's the Roman Empire and stuff like that. They were sort of Londinium, England. So we'd be probably part of the ancient Britons in Britain, Great Britain, the British Isles, and all that. Yeah, Wales is great. I've been to Wales loads of times. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Wales, having a look around Wales. I took the kids and that down there quite a bit. Pretty much most. I was in Landrunda, Wales. I probably haven't said that right. Mid Wales. You know, I was in the middle of Wales. So how am I going to set up? I'm going to have to set up the. Let's try. So this is the Bannockburn. The Bannockburn. Yeah! We're going to a roundabout. I need to set up my equipment. Video! I'm going to do video! I'm going to do a bit of videos. What happens here is I get a bit kind of like flustered and I'll end up getting overwhelmed by the vehicles and everything, and I'll end up. So I really need to plan it better, and it's also difficult doing the live stream and doing that at the same time. So generally what I usually do is quit the live stream and then start it up once I've done the video again on the way back. So that's probably what I'm going to do here. So I've started this one up here. Gotta be careful what you do on the internet sometimes, you know. One time I accidentally put my address on. It's like, well, you know, you don't really want to be doing that. No. That's not very clever. Yeah, you don't want to be putting your address on. No. No, you didn't. Wales, 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 Wales is a lovely place. Yes, it is. Right, so we're gonna get set up here. I have live streamed the whole thing before. I'm not sure if I can really do that. Slightly awkward. So the plan is to try. This thing's been faulty. This gimbal. So I've got my boost. I've got everything in here. I've got everything. There's the battery. There's that. So some people don't like. You know, some people don't like what I'm doing, and that's, you're always going to get that. So what I've learned to do is deal with them on YouTube, and you see all the comments. You see them as opportunities rather than as a bad thing. Is what I do, and that's what I try and do. See them as opportunities rather than, and you can deal with them. But what happened at the weekend, I got ambushed by a couple of I got ambushed by a woman over the videoing, and I just wasn't expecting it. She got the better of me, but the thing is, I know what she looks like now, so basically if she keeps it up, I'll be getting her reported, because I don't like anybody accusing me of things like that. It's a really strange thing to do. It's not nice at all, very unpleasant, and it's just probably, it indicates just how deranged her mind is. Right, so I've got that one, so I'll put this in here, so I'll usually take the battery thing with me, just in case. So the plan, I suppose, is that the one that you're in is going to be getting put in this little selfie stick. Right, so glass case away. Now let's see if this works. Let's see if it works. It could be that this thing is knackered. This is quite a good test. So, see it working, it works alright. So, up and down. So what happens, normally after about 5 minutes, it'll go all limp and flop and stop working. So, we're going to see what happens. It might just do it right away, it might not. So this is my oldest phone, and it's the lightest phone, and there's no cover on it. I mean, it used to work okay on here, so maybe something's happened to this. I think it's going to work. I think it's to do with the weight on this device. I think it's the job it's expected to do. It's just not up for it, I think, is what's wrong. Right. So, truck spotting, Lorraine. I do sort of like, put this one in its location. I do videos of roundabouts. I'm an artist fundamentally, but I do truck spotting videos. Oh hello, I forgot, I fucking started this. Hey there, welcome to the channel. I do truck spotting videos. I go down to roundabouts, and I mean, I like cars, trucks, buses. I do sort of contemporary analysis, sort of like I talk about maybe like politics, yeah, or maybe conceptual stuff, human behaviour. So the truck spotting and the bus spotting is just a kind of, it's like something to say that you're doing, and then you can elaborate into a more deeper meaning of stuff. Talk about everything. I'm sort of interested in walking and hiking and nature and everything like that, you know. So I quite enjoy it, and it gives me partly quite exercise as well. I get exercise, get out here and wander around. So this is a sort of local, easy for me, just if I've got time to come down here and go for a walk. That's what I do. So I'm probably the most likely place I'll be. To me, it's just the same as having a live stream in your office, you know, it's just the same. Right, so it's stopped working. It's failed. The gimbal has failed. I'm sorry if you're watching on here. So that proves that thing is kaputski. It just doesn't work. What I need to do now, see what I have to do now. Sorry if you're watching that video, it's not great. So now it doesn't work. It's working again. So what you have to do is sort of turn it off and turn it back on again. It's like so. I've kind of proved it's not the new phone that's the cause of this, which is what I was trying to do. Right, okay, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. Probably not bother using this. I think it's becoming pointless using it. I don't know. It did, obviously it fell over once, and it sort of, I grabbed it, but somebody did kick it once as well, about a year ago. I don't know, probably didn't do it a lot of good. Well, so are we going to give up on it or just keep videoing with this? Put the other one in it. No, get rid of the gimbal. I think what we'll do is we'll go and pop this in. Right, that's what we'll do. We'll pop it in. Okay. What the problem when you've got faulty equipment is it also lets you down at the worst possible moment. You know, it's like extremely irritating. Yay! Contained transport. Right, so the plan is to get across the road. It's very difficult actually. How the fuck do you get across this road? Well, you're busy. You're probably not going to be able to get across the road at the moment. I don't think it's possible. I mean, you can stand here for about 10-15 minutes, but I've come down here at 9 o'clock. It's probably not going to happen. Oh yes. It's probably not going to work very well. No. Can I see it? So we might have to walk down that way. But what I normally do is normally. Oh shit! It's fucked up again. Oh, that's terrible. Right. So what happens is I have to then reset it again. So I've got, let's just forget about this fucking thing, right? Oh look, we've got a break in traffic up there. Now if we can tie that in with the other side, that would be good. Oh no, shit, see? Ah nah, that's not gonna happen. Right, giving up on it is fucked, right? It's fucked. Alright, I just remembered what I mentioned. That lady mentioned speeding. Maybe she thinks I'm doing speed detection. Maybe that's what it is. No, you can't put your hand in front of things. Right. Maybe that's what she was on. That I was checking her speed. She was speeding. She must have been speeding. And she's gotten worked up that she's going to get done for speed. How could some ordinary person prosecute somebody for speeding? What a fucking thick bastard. How thick is that? You know sort of like rockets about, don't you? People are so dumb. Right. Sorry about the video quality. It's crap. Sorry. I kind of thought I had an opportunity to go over there. Right, so, maybe not. Thought maybe I did. No, I didn't. Well, maybe did. I wasn't handling all this shit. So, right, after that car, see how difficult it is here to go over? See how tricky it is? Right. Run! Run, 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 run! Oh! Run! There it is. Right. So, groundworks. So, what we've got to do is get down to a spot down here. I've got a little bench thing that I can use. It's like a traffic signal box or something. However, it did blow off there once in the wind. So the woman that had to go at me yesterday somehow conflated truck spotting with child spotting, which is quite a weird take on what somebody's doing, and also included speeding. So I suppose in her logic, she's worried she got caught speeding, and she's going to then try and accuse the person that did it of taking pictures of children. That's really weird. It's the logic of people's brains and how they... And I think a lot of it is because a lot of these women are not being brought to task. They're not being told, or well, men as well, I suppose. You know, society's gone so sort of flat that there's nobody having to face up to the responsibilities. Look at that one. That's a good one. Right. And big heavy load that, like, you know. I mean, it'd be a bit tricky backing that up my drive. You know, I struggle a bit. Let's see if we can get to it. Yeah, there's... Well, I'm getting fucking everything here. That's the problem. Sometimes you can get overwhelmed with it all. And I should have turned my hand round. It's right in the left hand for a reason, you know, but it's it's never all that simple. Right, what we'll do is we'll go and bung this in. There's a danger this one stops working as well. It's a bit of a problem. 5 people watching! So the tricky part, so I can put that down there. Oh, it's quite windy. Oh dear. I don't think this is going to work. I'm not sure this is going to work, folks. It's it's a bit on the breezy side. My device, my equipment could suffer. Yeah, I don't think that's going to sit there. Don't think it's going to sit there. Very good. Let's get this one. Right, yes. Oh, somebody ordered a kitchen. Somebody ordered a kitchen. So, what we could do is, yes, right. I think I'll stay here. What am I doing? Truck spotting. Right. What the fuck are you going to do with this? Right. Let's go and put this one. The other problem with this old one is it doesn't have a lot of data in it. It doesn't last long. So, what we could do is start another video. Right. Let's see if this is going to work. It might. It's not that windy. It's not actually that windy. Wow, it is windy. It's low, that one, so... Hey, and you're going to the channel if you're on this one, and that one, and this one, and these ones. That's 3 we've got going. 3 videos. So the best place to get truck spotting is over there. Yeah. So there's nothing a YouTuber or a video maker dislikes the most than being ambushed when they don't have their equipment handy. And that's maybe just the nature of things. It's maybe just the way things are. You know, that's just tough, isn't it, really? Yeah, it maybe is. It's the way things go. So, what else going on here? Yeah. I think that one's not too bad there. Right, so we're going to get probably a 20-minute video. So I can put it in that sign or that one. What's best? Well, you always got to watch out for traffic. Always, always, always. Well, it is breezy morning. It's a breezy morning. Very, very breezy. Oh yes. Now look at that Volkswagen. The Volkswagen. We see that pretty much most days. It seems to be going to work or something. Oh, they're going down that way this time. Yeah, they went away that way. Fuck it, I'm going to go this way. Going to go this way. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So what I'm going to do is probably step up the videos and try and do them early when I get time. I think is a way to do it. So we've got a truck there. It's a H&R. It's a yellow one. Yellow H&R grey. Wow. I'm also planning on bringing some furniture down with me. Maybe a table lamp, a coffee table and a chair. But it's all got to be carried. That's the stipulations. It's got to be carried. Not, carried down. Carried down here. Well, there's only 2 watching. Why is there only 2 watching? There was 5 watching. It's too early, that's why. Right, if there's only 2 watching, you might as well fucking pack it in and do a proper video with this phone. That's what I might do. Yeah, I think so. Right, so thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, share. No, we'll go over there and put this in over there. Alright, you get after this Tesla. Morning. Get across. Get right across. Whoa! Right down here. Trade B, Environmental Services. The biggest time consuming thing is the shorts. Doing the shorts. It takes putting them on and everything. But that's where you get the big views. That's how you build your channel. So you've got to watch this bit here. It's very tricky. Right. Very, very tricky. So we've got, this is one of my positions, right there. So that's 16 minutes into that. So, why don't we start again? Don't know if that's going to work. So that's, see it flubbering around in the wind a bit. But I suppose that can't really be helped. Right, so. What frustratingly happens with you is that you sometimes... Right, I'm going to do a video. Thanks for watching. It's probably a bit too early for a lot of people. We'll do one on the way back. Alright?